there's treasure in trash.
Yes, sir.
There's treasure in trash. Our text this morning reveals that Paul is in a strange place in his life. He's torn between the old and the new. One may even conclude that he has a personality disorder. For we find Paul sharing his testimony with the church in Rome. He is confessing a desire to do those things that are pleasing in the sight of God, yet he admits that his flesh is weak. How many of you have been there? Oh, just one? Okay, Larry, you and I are all through 3, 4, okay, slowly but surely, you're rising like a mighty whale surfacing for air. If you just think about what I just said, you ought to be on your feet. Paul declares that when we are in a sinful state, we are fit for nothing more than trash. He writes, for the good I will to do, I do not do. He then states the proverbial Christian struggle, but the evil that I will not to do, that I practice. Oh, come on, somebody. Some of us, when we leave this church today, will be practicing the evil that we practice every day. If I can use that vernacular. Paul is writing about the remarkable new relationship to the world. Once we make up in our minds that we're going to give ourselves to Jesus and the struggle we face to do the right thing. You see, implicit in his tone is the truth that even though we are new creatures in Christ, our identity still rests in the old nature defined by the Word. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. At least I thought it was. I had a dog who Pat said he wasn't too old to train to use the bathroom outside. And I fought for it. Finally, we trained him. But I want you to know that from personal experience this morning that there's treasure in trash, because God never throws us out with the trash, but instead he puts us in the recycle bin. For there's no part of you that he can't use. Everybody, and I do mean everybody, has something on the inside that God can use. See, our problem is some of us are waiting to be perfect before we can love somebody. Some of us are waiting to be something other than what we are before we can finally decide and say to others that we're Christians. Some of us think that all of a sudden that the Holy Spirit is going to descend upon us and we're going to be something today that we were not tomorrow, and if you do, you are playing the role of a fool. You see, I'm going to come across the day like Isaiah, like an Old Testament prophet. I don't ever expect to get invited to dinner at your house, and I'm not going to preach like I'm trying to. I might be gone tomorrow, and you might get some soft-hearted preacher in here to go, oh, I understand. It wasn't you, it was the pastor. You just needed a new pastor. Oh, I'm going to go to another church because I God uses the good, the bad, and the ugly in us for his glory. He uses every little crimson stained part of us to glorify his holy name. You don't have to wait till you think you got it right to come to God. You ain't ever gonna get it right. I ain't ever gonna get it right. So I know you're not ever gonna get it right. He may not use you as you were originally designed, but he will adapt. The Holy Spirit has a way of morphing you, adapting to you into something that he can draw upon for his glory. Even when you think that you are not doing something, God is using you. He's got somebody else going, look over there. You don't want to do that. Such is our dilemma. I'm not going to be long. I wasn't even planning on preaching this morning. But doesn't God work in mysterious ways? Such is our dilemma. When you find yourself struggling to become something other than what you are, always remember that there's something about you that God can use. That's what Paul is saying. All of us have the same struggle. Every time I try to do, I know the right thing to do. I've done it before, but yet when I find myself at the bar, I know that as a member I have to tithe. I understand that, but there's a pink dress and some red shoes that I... Let me stop. There's no one in this place who's perfect. When it comes to God needing to get something done, God is the best dry cleaner in the business. He knows how to separate treasure from trash. I'm a living example. See, you think I'm talking about you, but I'm talking about me. As I've said before, every Christian has two distinct sides, the godly side and the wild side. The godly side is that part of us that struggles to be obedient to God's calling, and the wild side struggles to maintain the disobedience and lustful ways of the flesh. The problem for most of us arises when we think that just because we're saved, we're immune to falling back into who and what we used to be. But I've got news for you. Somebody in here right now is already morphing into the old them, in spite of the fact that you feel good on the inside, in spite of the fact that the choir sung your favorite song this morning, and in spite of the fact that God has been better than you've been to yourself. I like to hear the twang of that guitar over there. Bridge know that. My wife knows it because she screams at me every time I pick mine up. She says, cut that thing down. We like what we like. We like what we like. But Paul said, for the good I would, I do not. But the evil which I would, that I do. That I've got to tell you how many times that I've desired to do the right thing, but when challenged, did the wrong thing instead. I know me and Larry are the only ones in here. Me, Larry, and Sarah. I have to confess that doing the right thing ain't always been easy. Change don't like change. I know that from time to time I still have to keep myself in check. I can cuss with the best of them. You don't think I can? Superalifragilistic, espialidocious. How you like that? I heard Pat cussing in the bathroom this morning. Supercalifragilistic, espialidocious. I said, all right. Take your dogs out. Paul said, even though I know better, I didn't always practice what I preach. He said, for the good I will do, I do not do. Can I tell you this morning that there's a message in your mess and treasure in your trash? Paul is sharing his struggle in the text and the struggles that all of us experience throughout this Christian journey. We all the same. We're all the same. The bishops know better than you are. And you know better than the bishop. In spite of our best efforts to do the right thing, we all fall short. But Paul is describing the pitfalls and the fact that in life we're going to make mistakes. He's making it crystal that sin is up front and personal. And sometimes beyond our control, but somehow we've got to get a grip on it before it gets a grip on us. Paul knew his actions weren't always aligned with God's will. There's something about Christians today. We know we ought to do the right thing, but evil will sometimes prevail. I don't understand it, and you don't understand it, but it doesn't mean that we have to accept it for the good. I will do. There's something on the inside that tells me that I'm evolving as a person because at some point there's some good that will come out of me. If you just pray for me, if you just encourage me, if you just inspire me sometime, lift my name to a holy place, watch the good that will come out of somebody. If you just give a little love every now and then, instead of backbiting, instead of stabbing and talking about people, instead of judging folk. Can I tell you, there's treasure in trash. Everybody has some treasure in your trash, but it takes God to find it. It takes God to recycle it, and it takes God to bless it. I'm convinced that if we told the whole truth as to why we are the way we are, a lot of us would start coming back to church. I'm convinced that if we just be honest with one another, a few more people would give their lives to Christ. Paul said, I haven't always done the right thing. I've hurt some people that I've been trying to save. I murdered some folk that I didn't understand. I hated on some people even when they tried to show me love. He said, I knew I was doing wrong, but couldn't do anything about it until I met Jesus on a dusty, dank road to Damascus. After that, I didn't talk the same. After that, I didn't walk quite the same. I didn't act the same. But turned my life around. Wrote the book of Christianity as you know it today. He said, that's why I'm telling you about my mess, so that you might understand my message. My brothers and sisters, I'm convinced that we don't use enough personal pronouns in this church. You see, if we would just use some more I's and our mistakes, we would find more we's in support of our ministries. If we just used a few more me's, we might have a few more members in this place. If we would just use a few more brother this and sister that, this house might grow and take on a whole new meaning in somebody's life. God can remove treasure from trash if we understand that our condition is not our conclusion. There was a man who said he had a dream in which he imagined himself in heaven, and three things surprised him. When he got there, he said he was surprised by who was there. Secondly, he was surprised by who was not there. And thirdly, knowing himself as well as he did, he was surprised that he was there. He didn't allow his condition to be his conclusion. We can have car insurance, and we can have house insurance and health insurance and long-term health insurance and life insurance. However, these things can't save you. There's going to come a day when we'll need to be covered by life assurance. Something you can't find in a policy. It can only be found in a promise. God's promise. This is about assurance. You can't buy it from Allstate. You can't buy it from State Farm. Can't apply for it online through Nationwide. You can't get it through Geico. The only place you can get it is on your knees at the altar. Secondly, God can remove treasure from trash if we stop blaming everything on Satan. Some of us are worse than Geraldine Jones, old Flip Wilson's character. The devil made me do it. Take off on somebody and apologize. Tomorrow, the next day, you're right back with me. The devil made me do it. If you desire a change in your life, if you're tired of making excuses, if you need assurance for your insurance, all you have to do is confess and be true to yourself. For the good. Paul is, and I'm done. The Holy Spirit just told me shut up, but listen, give me 2 more minutes. Listen to Paul. Listen to these words. Paul is throwing himself on his sword. He's looking, he's writing to people, and he is saying, I know better than you. I was a gangbanger. I was chasing Christians. I was murdering people. Even if I didn't believe it was in my bones to do this, but he said, for the good that I would, I do not. But the evil I would not, that I practice, that I practice. God can use you if you let him. No matter how bad things get, Allow him to use you. Allow him to enter your life and watch him make a difference. Make him the priority. Man will let you down every time, but God will never leave you nor forsake you. Whenever the devil makes you do whatever he tells you to go, God can undo. Jesus can find your brokenness, comfort your despair in times of trouble. You ought to tell somebody, I'm turning around this morning. Didn't he find you and wake you up this morning? Didn't he wake you up from your affliction? Didn't he find you when nobody else could? You